Everybody, what's happening? This is MC Recovery. I'm up here going live. This time I didn't plug everything up. So I hope everything is coming in good. So we're going to look at these last few weeks, days. People food stamps been just coming up missing and stolen. So look down there, hit that like button, share this video. We're gonna get this show on the road, and I figure we should look for a few of the outbursts and the changes also to this the changes that we having because this is not the first time that we have had changes when it comes to finances of SSI, food stamps, whole lot of this. Do you see what my picture over here? This is back in the day when I used to mess with food stamps and try to hang in there on it. But when you was an addict like me, that's not easy to do. So let's go to the first video. I happen to see a couple of short news clips, and let me see if I don't be struggle screaming. Bam, bam. Oh, and did that Carl Reiner stuff. So let's start with this one. This is Chris News 6. Let's check it out. Corpus.
On the
This
second.
was a few days ago, about 12 days ago. Yeah, let's go back. Channel 6 and check it out. Turn this volume up.
At 7:30 in the morning.
That's when Joe Mauricio. Stevens, for many families, SNAP benefits are the only way to put food on the table. So imagine discovering those benefits vanishing overnight. That's exactly what happened to a local man, and it could happen to anyone.
That's what happened right here on the second at 7:30 in the morning.
That's when Joe Mauricio says his SNAP benefits were emptied, almost $800 worth, not by him, but by someone with access to his card information.
It's disturbing. It's like it tears you down.
Mauricio says it happened after visiting this HEB on Alameda and Glazebrook, November 25th. He still has the receipt. He checked out, says the register glitched. The totals were off. Even the change didn't add up. So he went to a manager.
I said, sir, he's not know what he's doing. There's a glitch on his computer. Can you check that? He didn't want to. The day after that happened is when this happened.
HHS confirmed 2 transactions, nearly $700 in an online order at an HEB in San Antonio, picked up through curbside, and another $50 at an online store in New York. When we arrived today, Joe was on the phone with CCPD, checking the status of his police report.
What makes it eligible for him to want to pick it up, Mom? That's what I'm saying.
Well, it just depends if there's enough as far as a suspect.
So you're saying that you need a suspect, is that correct, before you can look at it?
Did you say you're with who?
I'm with Chris 6 News.
Okay, give me one.
Dang. So it's starting to look like we can't even use the news people to help us out. Wait a minute. People can't even use the news to even help them get through the crisis. Uh, what's cracking me up is man, my thing seems to be like not really working like the way I want it to really work. But man, I thought the thing was finna shrink. I'm trying to figure out where's the other layers to this. So how do I get to the next video? I shrunk it down like this. Do I got something in the back open? I make sure I ain't got nothing in the back open. Oh, man. So that was one clip. I'm trying to get the next one up, but this thing ain't even trying to be fair to me at all. Wow. So, as I say, man, where is I'm at in this? Stop sharing, share, tab instead. Uh, man, oh, this is a struggle screen, man. There it is. Golly, I cannot believe this. This thing is really killing me. Okay, here I is, but I can't change the thing. So let me bring this back down. Oh, everything's straightened out. I don't know how it's straightened out. Man, thank y'all for just hanging in there. So I'm gonna get to the next screen. Man, that was in Texas. These individuals really out doing this thing. Uh, this is the first time I do. I hooked up this microphone. I'm trying to get this thing started, and now I can see all the glitches. Man, I might have to get me another new screaming software, but let's get to the next video. This thing is getting crazy. I mean, struggle screaming for real. Oh, now we're going to do it like this. Let me go back. That was the newscast from Chris 6 News. And let's check out this woman right here. Georgia mama says SNAP benefits were stolen, leaving her without food for months. Now that one's a cold one. More victims come forward after reports of SNAP benefits drained. Should we do that one? Or the Winkle man food stamp stolen twice? This is a few moments ago, but first of all, before we get back to that, let's look at a reaction. And here we go. Uh, fair use. Now we finna get busy. Let's hear other mom. Georgia mom say hers was like, what, a month ago?
A statewide operation led by the Secret Service that focused on pulling illegal card skimmers off of machines all across Georgia.
That's right. The Better Business Bureau is saying that's possibly how someone stole Devetta Hardy's information. Olivia Doon sat down with her and explains how you can protect your information.
I was devastated because I'm like all the way in Philadelphia. Like, how do you have my card number? The PIN number.
Hardy says she is vigilant with her EBT card and even locks it every month immediately after she receives her benefits. But on December 7th, she woke up to find the $309 she received that morning gone, spent at stores hundreds of miles away in Philadelphia.
I had things that I wanted to do with my benefits. And not having my benefits, I'm like, what I'm gonna do?
Hardy says she relies on those benefits to take care of herself and her son with autism, who requires a special diet. Now she's turning to food pantries and
See, now, some people really, really do need these food stamps. Autism, son, diets, things that they didn't went through in life, couldn't avoid. It takes a lot of energy and a lot of resources to do, some people. But now to get them stolen is a whole different story. And a lot of this don't be reported on the news nationwide. So, feel free to go over there and check out this one. This is the Georgia mom, and this came out when? That came out a few weeks or days ago. It had it up under the video. So, that was 11 Alive news. So let's check out this one. More victims come forward after SNAP benefits drained. So let's see what this one is.
And what's also gone, Esther Gonzalez's SNAP benefits, nearly $800 worth. Her HHS account can call the Health and Human Services fraud hotline at 1-800-43. Last week, we told you about a South Texas father who woke up to find his SNAP benefits gone, spent hundreds of miles away. Tonight, more families say the exact same thing happened to them. The same charges, some at the same locations, and the same losses.
There's our Christmas and our New Year's gone.
And what's also gone, Esther Gonzalez's SNAP benefits, nearly $800 worth. Her HHS account show on December 4th, someone at HEB online in San Antonio checked her balance. The next day, her account was emptied with an online order from BJS Wholesale in New York.
Christmas is here. I got to decide whether to pay my water bill and all my other bills or feed us.
That's what happened right here on the 2nd at 7:30 in the morning.
Last Wednesday, we introduced you to Joe Mauricio, who also lost nearly $800 in SNAP benefits, with another balance checked by HEB San Antonio, then two.
Now, I showed y'all him earlier, right in the first video. So let's get on with the next one. This must be the same news station. So, but basically what I'm showing is like, man, this and having these jobs and stuff, it's real tricky. It's because you got to look at it in today's environment. The main thing that's really going down is that a whole lot of change. They talking about digital ID and stuff. Imagine if they do this digital ID thing. That means they will have, so by having this new digital ID that's coming forward, do that mean you're going to be getting digital ID for the workplace, digital ID for just about anything? For your banking account, that means like if corporation or business don't agree with you, they just freeze your account. They already be doing that anyway, because we saw what they did a few years, allegedly, supposedly, to a couple of high-ranking individuals like Keon West, when he went and he said something with some anti-Semitism in it, but man, his thing got froze. So you start losing endorsements and things. It'd be easy for things to happen, bankruptcy. So, and then I think that's a lot of exposure to everybody private business to give them a real spectrum. If you do this digital ID, the mark of the beast type of thing that we call it, something. Now you have the food stamp stuff jumping off. Things being stolen. Where's all of these IT individuals that supposed to know how to protect and put firewalls up? So that was 3 videos. So I'm gonna come with one more video. One more video to show y'all some more. And I think I got one in that chamber. So let me backspace. Let me pick one. That one had both of the newscast things on it. Let's go to this one. Hey, I'm kind of shocked that Waco man, food stamp stolen. Did we just do this one?
Well, a Waco man says he's been left hungry and frustrated after his food benefits were stolen twice, and he's far from alone. 6 News anchor Adrian Carbajal shows us across the country, thieves are draining millions of dollars in SNAP benefits, often from people who need them most.
For Kenneth Hall, October was when everything changed.
October, I didn't get my food stamps on the 6th like I always do. So the 8th, I think it was, I kept waiting for them to come on. I went into the food stamp office and the lady told me, they've been stolen.
Hall, who lives on disability, was told the benefits he relies on each month were gone and that he wouldn't get them back. After reapplying and finally getting his benefits restored, it happened again.
And the same lady is like, they've been stolen. Like, what can I do to lock my car or anything? But there's no way to lock it. There's no way to anything. But they can tell me.
So what I'm trying to figure out is, like we say, be careful with these skim things that they put. We see alerts, be careful of this. Now they're doing the sticker. Now, someone sent me that, and I passed it to some of the people in my DM where they putting the sticker of like the Wi-Fi code that you got to be just careful, man. You got to start rubbing stuff, touching stuff just to see if it's a legit thing you swiping through. That's got to be careful. But it's like, is he going to a particular store? The investigation's supposed to go down to where have you been with your car? Who is around you? I don't know if they're asking him enough questions or what is going on. But let's listen to him a little bit more. Fair use on all these newscasts.
Exactly where they were spent. I mean, it's hurting people like me. I mean, I don't work, I'm on disability, and that's my food for the month.
Nationally, this crime is becoming a major problem. The Government Accountability Office reports more than $320 million in food benefits were replaced because of theft between 2022 and 2024, often drained through card skimming devices, cloned cards, phishing scams, or online attacks targeting the SNAP system. Most EBT cards still don't have microchips, a basic security feature now standard on regular debit cards.
They should.
Wow. So that is a standard that they should be enforcing right now. So I hope I sound real good right on this. And I'd like to thank all of y'all for just checking out the show. Let's look at one of these crazy reactions to some of these changes. Okay? Man, they should be having a microchip. Now, and I showed y'all an EBT card a while back, and I don't remember seeing the chip or nothing on it, but it had that black bar screen thing in the back. So, man. So let's get over here to where it's really cracking. And see what's next. And then I wanted to do one on the Carl Reiner. But where's the other food stamp one I was looking at? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that could be enough. Well, let's get a good reaction one. Wow. See if there's an update out there. Oh, yeah, let's do one of my girls. She put this up a month ago. Oh, this one. This one look crazy.
Themselves and their families, and the government complains because they will complain about the crime rate going up.
Users threatening violence amid government shutdown goes viral. Well, we got it. EBT of TikTok. It looks just like libs of TikTok. And let's just play some of these. I hope they're not really that bad.
And next week, when millions of people are going to have to resort to possibly stealing in order to feed themselves and their families, and the government complains because they will complain about the crime rate going up, even though they're the ones who fucking did it.
Watch your
Make
voice.
sure you point your anger at the system and the people at
Watch
the top.
your voice.
Because
Come on now.
they're the ones who took the food away from families and poor people and starving children. The poor people just want to eat.
All these
They
kids
just want to
got all these
survive like
baby
the rest
daddies.
of us.
Lady, you're morbidly obese. What are you talking about? Oh, there's more.
Not only we not getting food stamps for next month, but y'all want us to spend all the money on our cards by the 1st?
She got a bonnet on.
Neither of these people need food. Here we go.
I wish I got that because you know your friend who said, "Oh, I wish I got that because I can barely afford to eat XYZ, but her husband makes like $200,000 a year." Or the one who was like, "Oh, I wish I got that big of a tax return, but we have to pay, but her husband made $200,000 a year." You call her and ask her for groceries.
She can't. She's paying her tax
SNAP
bill.
benefits are getting turned off. Now hear me out.
Hear 'em out.
In history, the only time that people have ever stood up against their fascist regimes, against their tyrannical leaders, is when they get hungry.
It's not the only. It's not true.
It's not, yeah, right.
It's actually not true. He's right.
Well, to
it's
be
true that
fair,
it increases the likelihood for sure.
Seamus, I think, as everybody knows, the principal driver of the Crusades, for instance, was hunger, and these knights made their way to the Holy Land because they were looking for bread.
And that's why when people say, "Hey, you're Catholic. How do you justify the Crusades?" I go, Socioeconomic factors, bro. They're like, it wasn't their fault. No, actually, I say Muslims had invaded 2/3 of the Christian world and it was defensive. But
fair use, everybody. This is on the channel of Tim Cass IRL. So this is 11 something video, but let's see if they got some more smoke in there.
Themselves and their families.
Now we're gonna check to see if they got some more smoke in there. So let's go in the middle of the video. I haven't seen this video yet. So let me see if they got some more down here, or is they just talking all the way through? Yeah, they look like they're just talking all the way through. So feel free to just go and check out some more of these videos.
True, he's right.
Well, to be fair,
$1 a year, you call her and ask her for groceries.
She can't. She's paying her
The
tax
SNAP
bill.
benefits are getting turned off. Now hear me out. In history, the only time that people have ever stood up against their fascist regimes, against their tyrannical leaders, is when they get hungry.
It's not true.
It's not, right.
It's actually not true. He's right.
Well, to be
that
fair,
it increases the likelihood for sure.
Seamus, I think, as everybody knows, the principal driver of the Crusades, for instance, was hunger.
So this is all on TikTok now. So let's just bear with these folks and go over there and check out that Tim Cass post, IRL. And hey, I'm just going to wrap it up right here because I wanted to talk about the other thing that been jumping off. So I'll be back in about like 10 minutes. Until then, remember that recovery is an inside job. And I hope everything I hooked up went well, because then if I do that, then I can learn how to work the screen deck. So I'm coming up on vacation time. I need to learn how to work this. Then I can press buttons and make different sounds and stuff of that nature. So this is your boy. MC is a MC Recovery, the inside job. Hit that like button. Thank y'all for coming to the show. And remember that recovery is an inside job. And I'm also, here's another update. I need to get around to doing some more juicing videos. Some people have asked me. A few people at my job want a t-shirt. And family members, I'm like, is they taking this real serious? Like, hey, don't y'all see I'm on the t-shirt with a Food for Less Bastard Meat Man jacket on, and I got paid earlier that day. I'm sitting down because I'm trying to figure out the next way to get some money, because I done spent they paid me every day. So, and I spent the money that quick. So keep coming back, share the deal, and I'm out, and I'll be back in 10 minutes to give my reaction to what's been going on this whole weekend. And my condolences to Rob Reiner family. We watched a lot of his shows, and man, I just wish, that some of our anonymous friends out there in the fellowship halls, they would have got to his son or a sponsor or something. Hey, y'all gonna get a good show on my intake about it. What I did when I found out. Until then, peace. Stick around, take a break, and I'll be back in 10, hopefully 15 minutes.